Surrounding yourself with the right people is often presented as a given, as if it were simply a matter of sorting things out, distancing yourself from difficult relationships and choosing better ones. But when you've lived for a long time in emotional survival mode, the question is rarely so simple. Because the problem isn't a lack of willpower or discernment, it's often linked to deep-seated relational insecurity, difficulty setting boundaries, fear of losing the connection, over-adaptation, or an inability to recognize what is truly safe for you. Before you can surround yourself with others differently, you first need to feel safe in the relationship. If you feel like you're repeating the same relational dynamics despite your efforts, it's often a sign that something is playing out at a deeper level. The people around us play a crucial role in our success. Whether it's adopting a healthier lifestyle or advancing professionally, the people around you directly influence your actions, your motivation, and even your energy. The impact on personal habits. When trying to adopt new habits, having support makes all the difference. In my case, I decided to eat better and limit my coffee consumption. My husband was a huge help with this. Instead of offering me coffee like he used to, he now makes me matcha tea. This kind of attention makes things so much easier and more encouraging. Of course, it's not always easy for everyone to have this support from their immediate circle. If your loved ones don't share your priorities, it might be worth looking for support elsewhere, in a workout group, with friends who share your goals, or even in an online community. The most important thing is not to face your challenges alone. The influence on professional life. On the professional side, it's the same. Being surrounded by people who inspire you or who have more experience pushes you to see further. These relationships can help you develop new skills, have innovative ideas, and above all, build your confidence. Finding your support network. Having a good support network isn't just about being surrounded by nice people. To move forward with your projects, the people around you need to be aligned with your values or able to offer something that complements your needs. But what if you feel a void in this area? Don't panic. There are ways to find the support you're missing. Building a network aligned with your values. First, look around you. Do the people in your close circle share your priorities? For example, if you want to focus on your health, do you have people to encourage you? In my case, my family plays a key role. My children see how important it is for me to be active every day, and it motivates them to do the same. The same goes for my group of friends who share a common vision of values like family and the outdoors. If your immediate circle doesn't share your goals or can't support you in certain areas, broaden your horizons. Look for groups, communities, or activities where you can meet people with whom you share common interests. It could be a class, a professional event, or even a simple Facebook group that reflects your interests. Develop complementary relationships. Sometimes it's not just about shared values, but rather complementarity. Your network can be incredibly enriching if the people in it bring you different perspectives. I see this often in the coaching groups where I work. People from diverse backgrounds come together. A speech therapist, an occupational therapist, a social worker. Everyone shares ideas and approaches that broaden each other's horizons. By collaborating with people who have different strengths than your own, you can learn, grow, and perhaps even find new ideas for your own projects. Overcoming your fears to connect. We often talk about the importance of building a network, but it's also important to recognize that it can be intimidating. Reaching out to people who are more experienced or who seem further ahead than you can awaken fears. The fear of not belonging, of not being good enough, or even of feeling judged. Yet, overcoming these fears is an essential step in building relationships that will propel you forward. Deconstructing the fear of not being good enough. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. You see people who have more experience, who are more successful, or who seem to have everything under control, and you think, I'm not at their level. But the truth is, everyone started somewhere. These people whom you admire today were probably in your shoes at some point, and they understand better than anyone the challenges you're facing. What matters is accepting that you have your place, that you bring something unique, and that your ideas, experience, and energy have value. The positive effect of relationships on your confidence. When you dare to connect with people who intimidate you a little, you quickly realize one thing. These relationships don't bring you down, they lift you up. Being surrounded by inspiring people pushes you to exceed your limits and gives you the courage to try new things. These connections also remind you that perfection doesn't exist. Yes, you will make mistakes. Yes, you still have things to learn, but it is precisely by being in contact with experienced people that you can grow, develop, and in turn become an inspiration to others. They can teach us to be more positive. By observing these people and how they interact with others, we can draw inspiration from them to learn to act the same way in our own lives. By surrounding yourself with positive people, you will learn to be more productive, better manage your stress, and communicate more effectively with those around you. And you, who do you choose to surround yourself with? Surrounding yourself with the right people doesn't begin with weeding out the outside world. It begins with restoring enough inner security to recognize what's right for you. Take a moment to reflect on the people around you, both personally and professionally. Do they support your goals and values? Do they help you evolve and grow? Or, on the contrary, do some relationships hold you back or lack connection with what you truly want? If you feel there are gaps in your network, don't worry. The important thing is to identify these needs and seek to fill them, whether by expanding your circle, joining communities, or cultivating existing relationships. The more diverse and aligned your network is with your aspirations, the more it will help you move forward and live a life that reflects who you are. When the survival mode subsides, relationships naturally evolve. Boundaries become clearer, bonds more balanced, and certain dynamics cease to be attractive. It's not a question of relational performance, but of emotional coherence.